To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and you're listening to a podcast that believes in dreams, that places trust in the magic of imagination, that is always the first star to the right, and where the light in the window is always on. Join as we discuss the views from Walt's apartment.
Hi, everybody. Don't be disappointed. It's just me. We will have Brianna joining us in a little bit. Everybody else is a little bit busy tonight, but we're still going to have some fun in Walt's apartment. So I thank you for being here with us tonight. I actually might cry because I'm the only person here. I don't like doing this alone. So say hi if you're here so I don't feel so alone. I see Katie's here. Hi, Katie. Hi, Jen. Jen, I saw you shared too. Thank you. Bill, not first, but you're here and that's all that matters. I was watching, Bill, because I was sharing, because look, sharing is caring. Hi, Allison. No, Barry, you're not looking for me. Hi, Ryan. Yes, I'm glad you're here, Jen. I'm not alone. Brianna is going to be joining me in a second. She's on her way home. But we've got a lot to talk about tonight. Tonight it's just me. I am Walt's Apartment Podcast tonight. We are brought to you by thedizinsider.com and our sponsors Getaway Today. You guys know the drill. You know what we do here. So we're going to bring you the news from thedizinsider.com. I'm going to wait for Brianna. I'm going to give her another minute or two. So everybody tell me how your week is going in the comments. Tell me how your week is going. Mine is, I am solo for a moment. Brianna will hopefully be here in a second, because I'll be really sad if not and nervous and I might cry. Hi, Chris. So I did my lashes tonight just for Chris because he's always telling me I'm hideous. My friends aren't at Disneyland. They're at work. How lame is that? Are your friends at Disneyland? Because my podcast friends here are at work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Katie. Oh, happy birthday, Allison. I'm glad you're spending your night with us. What an honor. I mean, I'm sure there's better ways you could spend your night, but you chose us, and that makes me really happy. Oh, yours are there for their anniversary. Congrats to them as well. Well, I guess I'm just going to jump into the news because I do not see my Brianna yet. She's supposed to be holding my hand through this because I'm not very brave. Konnichiwa, Danny. Guys, I need everybody to put a little bit of pressure on Danny because I really want him to come on Marvel Tribe. So tell him to come on Marvel Tribe with us. Happy birthday, Allison. Okay, apparently I never look like trash. He just missed my caterpillars. So caterpillars are on for you, Chris. Don't ever expect it again. I guess I can talk about our shows while we're waiting. So right now you're watching our live show, Walt's Apartment Podcast. We come to you live every Wednesday night, bringing you the news from thedizinsider.com, all things parks, Marvel, Star Wars, everything great, fantastic, amazing, coast to coast. We also have the Extra Magic Hour, which is just our park show. We put that out on Fridays, I think. I don't know. I show up and record the shows. I don't know when things come out. Sorry, Sean. Wow, putting you on the spot. I am putting you on the spot, Danny. I need you to come on the Marvel Tribe with us. Thank you, Katie. Thank you. Then we have Force Friday, which is our every once in a while until there's more Star Wars content Star Wars show. Amber and Jade do that. They just put out an episode that was really great. We have a lot of Star Wars news tonight. So we will hopefully be getting some more Force Fridays coming out soon. We also have, Brianna's here. Thank goodness, because I'm panicking.
Don't panic. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm not great, but hey.
Well, you look lovely tonight.
Oh, thank you.
I was just talking about our shows. So Marvel Tribe, all things Marvel. You don't have to be a huge comic book fan. You could be, a fair weather fan for the movies even and still enjoy our content. We talk about everything that is coming out in the MCU, and it's fun. Oh, Katie also thinks that you look beautiful. And
you,
Chris
Katie.
says it's like a Sam only fan show. Nobody, I promise you, nobody
what
would
has
pay for that.
What has happened while I've been gone? Wow, guys. Oh, man.
I've just, what happens when I talk. I can't stop.
Okay.
I'm surprised everybody didn't leave already.
I know, look, there's people here. Hey. No.
I've just been rambling. So we talked about Extra Magic Hour, Force Friday, Marvel Tribe, this show. Check out Derek and Patreon's The Diz Insider show. We get all of our news from The Diz Insider. Derek and Skylar do a great job over on their show. I was just watching one of their YouTube videos before this, so go check them out. We love you guys too. Brianna, since I've been talking, will you do your Eternals article first?
Sure. So the premiere for the Eternals was last week, and sadly, the Marvel Tribe didn't get a go, but that's okay.
Such an insult.
I know. Gosh, guys. Disney, Marvel, get on it. But we did get a little bit of a review, and honestly, I think it is turning out to be the film that I think most people expected. It's got great reviews. It's basically what we're gathering from these reviews is kind of, I think, the same concerns that we had before the movie even came out. The fact that they're introducing 10 new characters kind of as 10 brand new characters as like 10 main characters in a movie, and how that's going to be in a pacing situation. And basically that's the only, I don't even want to say negative, maybe critiques of the movie that I've been hearing, and that's kind of going through these reviews, is that it's a bit hard to pace the movie when you're introducing 10 new characters.
Yeah, we talked about that on the Marvel Tribe too.
Yeah. And it seems to be, Chloe Zhao is the director of this movie, and she did Nomadland, which is a beautiful film. And it sounds like this is just a beautiful film as well. So I'm pumped for this movie.
Yeah. And like they, with like Shang-Chi and like the clips we've seen from Spider-Man, they're not like holding back at all when it comes to using appropriate scenery, and like
yes,
everything that we've seen so far in this next phase is like beautiful.
Yeah, I was like, sometimes we learn budgets. I mean, we do learn budgets of movies, but I fully just want to know what kind of just goes into like, some of these like scenery, like even like the CGI and just where they go to like do these movies, because that is something that I feel like Marvel goes above and beyond on. I think all of their movies are
there's sometimes when we can't even tell if it's CGI or if it's a real location.
Yeah, like, I mean, some things are just, they do great. Like,
I felt that way about Raya though too. I was like, okay, like this, I know it's animated, but it looks so real.
Like the water, I know. I remember, like, I think it was literally just like a stream going through, like, in Raya, and I was like, "Is that real water?" Like that I'm like, am I not in animation anymore? Because this is insane. Yeah, the stuff that Disney can do is insane, and I am ready for it to be full out in this movie and being able to see it.
I am very excited for Eternals. I was kind of hesitant about it at first because I didn't feel like a lot of people were going to give it the same buy-in, because these are characters that are coming from the comics and nobody has really heard about them before. So if you're just a fan of like the Avengers movies, like you're going to be like, oh, this is dumb. I don't want to watch this. But I think that the Disney Plus shows have kind of paved the way for people to want to consume new Marvel content, and to see that like the comic books being brought into the MCU is like an incredible thing.
Yeah, I think, because I mean Endgame came out 3 years ago now. I kind of remember that, even my thought process that like was just like, okay, well, you know, I finally got attached to the Avengers and now they're done, so like, do I care about anything else that comes from Marvel? And plot twist, yeah, I do.
And then we got WandaVision, and it's like, well, now
like,
I am literally obsessed.
Yep.
Danny says, I was rambling, and for once it wasn't about Namor. The night is still young, friend. The night is still young. And then he also says, I'm pretty sure the scenes from Thor on Asgard were on location. In Asgard.
In Asgard, yeah.
On Asgard.
Sure.
On.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But okay, so drop an emoji for how you feel about the Eternals. Are you looking forward to it? Do you not care? Give me a shruggy face, a happy face. Give me something in the comments so I can see how you feel about the Eternals. We do know that the past couple of months there have been a ton of not a ton, but a bunch of spoilers released for.
I'm not sure.
No, David is sicky poo, but I'm sure he's enjoying listening to Brianna and I talk.
Yes.
He loves when we ramble. Not about Namor though.
No.
So there have been some like spoilers kind of dropped about the Multiverse of Madness the past couple of months, and Benedict Cumberbatch did say that they're going to be doing some scene reshoots. So some people have been speculating, or there have been some rumors that we don't know are true, that like Professor X is going to make like an appearance next to the Scarlet Witch, or that we're going to get other cameos. So we don't know if they're reshooting to kind of like mess with us with those spoilers that we've gotten, if they're changing things up, if they're feeling like we know too much about what's going on and they're trying to surprise us. So they are going to be reshooting in the next couple of months. And Benedict Cumberbatch pretty much just said like, you need to wait until May to figure it out. So I already cannot wait. Like I am dying. I'm dying.
This is one of my most anticipated movies. I was so upset when they pushed back this movie. Like all the other movies, when they pushed them back, I was like, all right, it's fine. But when they I know they were all announced at the same time.
Yes, but this one,
one hurt.
I can't even explain what WandaVision did to us, because we were all expecting Doctor Strange in WandaVision, and we were expecting it to all lead to the Multiverse of Madness, and like we ended up getting more of the multiverse from Loki. Yeah. So they really strung us along and mind effed us. Danny says, so excited for Eternals because I love Justice League. David is just giving us thumbs up because we're amazing.
Yes.
Bill has an Asgard.
I'm sure.
Barry, if you're not first, you're last. Shake and bake. It doesn't work very well, my mom says.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. This show needs a Spider-Man Muppet.
No.
That Spider-Man Muppet would live a whole 5 seconds before we killed it.
Yeah.
Before we unalived it.
Sorry. We used the bad word.
Yes. Well, no, this isn't TikTok.
It's not TikTok. We should be fine.
You should be fine. Facebook is less bossy than TikTok. So, okay. We've talked about Multiverse of Madness. We've talked about Eternals.
Let's see.
I think we've got Star Wars news next.
Yeah, I didn't read these.
I did.
Mine's okay.
I pulled Ethan's.
Okay, cool.
So the Andor series is going to be coming out. I'm probably going to say all the Star Wars stuff wrong because, well, hello.
I'm not going to be much help.
It is rumored that Andy Serkis will be returning to Star Wars. I don't know. Is it Star Wars universe? I don't know. What is it? It's like the MCU.
Yeah.
Can we call it the SWU?
SW Star Wars. Yeah.
We're going to call it that. And if we're wrong, you guys can tell us. Well, you can tell me. I don't care.
Do we need like SWCU, like Star Wars Cinematic Universe? Or
I don't know.
There's books and stuff. Like, we just Star Wars Universe.
David said we're his favorite Disney ladies.
Oh.
Did Brianna watch Muppets Haunted Mansion?
I have not. I'm sure I will at some point, probably after like a bottle and a half of wine. And
A galaxy far. Brianna, that sounds like my kind of night. We could share the movie. We could screen watch it together. Whatever that is, screen share. A galaxy far, far away. Okay, so in A Galaxy Far, Far Away, Andy Serkis is going to be reprising his role. Possibly, he may actually be playing a new character. We don't really know. We just know that in the Andor series, he is suspected to be a character that hasn't been announced. So he could be reprising his role. I don't really know much about him. So, sorry, guys. I mean, he's Supreme Leader Snoke, right?
That sounds
Snoke.
Snoke.
Is that how you say his name? Snoke.
Yeah.
Andy Serkis is Toy Story 6. He's playing BBW. Okay, so sure.
There's
whatever
a nice
you
scary
say.
photo of him right in the front of the article.
There is. So he could be Supreme Leader Snoke, or he could be playing a completely new character that we don't know about. I mean, he does. He's a very like multifaceted performer. So it's like Smeagol. I do love Smeagol. My precious. But he was. Didn't he also do King Kong. I was watching a performer from Hong Kong on TikTok before I got in here. Anyways, King Kong, and he was one of the like people on the ship too.
Oh, okay.
In King, so he played 2 roles in King Kong.
Okay. I mean, honestly, he's got enough, makeup and CGI and everything going on that I'm sure that we wouldn't recognize him. So it's probably okay continuity-wise.
Golem is going to be in Star Wars. Apparently, he's already been in Star Wars. Because it says reprising his role as possibly Snoke. But, yeah, he's done many things. He's the king. I don't know. King Kong is Hong Kong's brother. He played Caesar from Miss Planet's. Oh, okay. So, obviously, he can do a lot of things with, you have a visitor.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a planned visitor.
Okay. Obviously, he can do, anything with, CGI and makeup. So, hey, Andy Serkis. Good for you, man. Going to be in Andor, which is going to come out in. Do you know when it's coming out? I do know that. I feel like every Star Wars show just seems so far away. Barry said he played the bad guy in Black Panther too. What?
It doesn't say a date. It just says when it drops on Disney Plus. So
yeah,
I don't know.
We don't know. I feel like Barry's lying to me.
What is he saying? He
Isn't
played
the bad guy. I was like,
one of the bad guys. Well, how many?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, he played
lots of monkeys. King Kong, Caesar, Hong Kong. He also played Barry's bully in high school. Andy Serkis is Ulysses Claw. Oh. I feel like they're lying to us at this point.
Yeah. They could tell me anything at this point. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like maybe was he also one of the Uruk-hai in Lord of the Rings? If anybody knows, because he looks like he would be a great Uruk-hai. Mm-hmm. My nerd is showing. Sorry. All right. Next article. Is that me or you?
It's another Star Wars one. You.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Ahsoka. Here you go. In a galaxy far, far away. Ahsoka. No. Hayden Christensen is expected to return. This one I do know. So we'll be seeing a little Darth Vader villain action in Ahsoka. Do we know when that's dropping?
Also I feel like no.
So we still don't know a lot about the Ahsoka Tano series. titled Ahsoka. They're going to start producing it early in November. The only real news that we've gotten, or the only big news we've gotten about it since the Investor Day, is that Hayden Christensen is going to be coming back. So, he was in Age of Ultron and Black Panther. Ultra tore his. Okay. Yeah. He did the voice in What If.
Oh, okay.
Hayden is better than Crybaby Kylo. You know what? Should I do the rest of the show?
Yes. I don't know. That was you were kind of muffled.
Unfortunately, I thought I had grabbed my Kylo mask, but I grabbed the Darth Vader mask instead. So throwing that across the room.
It didn't even work.
I failed.
I love that.
I failed this show. He's all over the place these days. He doesn't work for 20 years, and now he's Mr. Star Wars. Sheesh. Hi, Cole.
It's all right. I was late to the party, too.
She was. She left me here all by myself, and I was like rambling. Great. Anakin and Kylo can cry together. I'll cry with Kylo. I'll make Kylo cry.
I'll cry with both of them. That's fine.
So, yeah, the only thing that we've really found out about the Ahsoka series since she was announced in live action, or not announced, but introduced in live action during the last season of Mandalorian, was that Rosario Dawson is going to, play her in the series. And now we know Hayden Christensen is going to be the villain, or a villain.
Yes.
You're late too, Mary. That's okay. What are you ladies dressing up as for Halloween? What are you going to do? Brianna?
Well, I probably won't be dressing up for Halloween, but I was Sylvie for the Oogie Boogie Bash. And if I end up dressing up again, it'll be the same costume.
Love. I'm going to do Scarlet Witch.
We got the Disney Plus shows represented here.
We do. You meant to grab one daddy mask and grab the other daddy. X. Put Anakin, Kylo, and Bucky in group therapy together. And you have to add Brianna and I, and we will do soul gazing, and we will fix them. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We got this.
Not a villain. It's after Return of the Jedi. He's more than likely a Force ghost or flashbacks to Clone Wars. It is 5 years after Return of the Jedi. So Danny's right.
That's fine, I guess.
See, Danny, this is why. Well, see, Danny. No, talk Marvel with us.
Right.
Come on, Marvel Tribe. Stop talking Star Wars. This is not okay.
No.
Anyways, Hayden Christensen, Ahsoka. You're welcome.
Yep. All right. So now we got some Disney Parks news. Starting off, Disneyland has increased their park tickets, and they released a whole new 6th tier of park tickets to keep the prices going up for us. The 6th tier doesn't seem to be pretty much for only like holiday seasons, the times that at least me never want to go to the park because I still can never imagine being there on Christmas or New Year's. It looks too scary for me. 4th of July. Oh, that's too scary for me. Let me pull up the prices.
No, I can't do that many people.
Yeah, it's too much. It really is. Like, I just couldn't. I would be like, there are reasons.
Elbows?
There are reasons that I did not even try to plan a trip on like the first day of the 50th. Like, I couldn't.
You're not about that crazy.
I am not. Like, I have spent my time trying to find the lowest amount of crowds possible when I go to Disney. Like, I just can't. I know I wouldn't have had fun. Like, there are reasons like that.
No, that's why I go. I prefer going when it's like super hot in the summer because I can handle the heat and other people can't. So they are like, I need to leave for a midday like shower, and I'm like, no.
Honestly, there's been times in August where, it's really hot, but like, I guess, like school starting is usually a good time. I like September, it's still really hot, but kids are back in school. Early November, not as hot, but crowds are a little less. January, February, love that time. I peace out like March and April, spring break time. No. May, I'm good with May.
No. And that's the hard thing is like, I don't like to go when there's school breaks, but I'm a teacher.
So that's, yeah.
So it works out that way. So like I'll either have to take a week of school off and do a week's worth of sub plans, or my school year gets out really early, like the end of May, beginning of June, and other schools are still in session. So we're leaving the day after school is out.
Like,
like literally, like, let's go. Jen says her next trip is for Dapper Day at Walt Disney World. I can't wait to see those pictures, Jen. Waiting for the Disney Black Friday sale. Okay. My daughter rode Seven Dwarfs Mine Train 5 times in 35 minutes. Oh, on the first day of the anniversary. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, I guess like if I would have maybe went and just hung out by the rides, I would have been fine.
Chris,
just stayed off Main Street.
Chris, I entirely agree. I am not a White Sox fan. This is in my house because my husband is a White Sox fan and I'm a Cubs fan. And I just grabbed a glass.
So our new prices. So we got the tier 1, just as like 1 day, 1 park prices. They're staying at 104, but then we go up to the tier 2. So these are just, like the tiers for like, specific days when they think more people are going to come. So they, they rates the prices on days they think is more popular. Has went to 119 instead of 114. Tier 3 went to 134 instead of 124. Tier 4 went to 149 instead of 139. And then tier 5 went to 159 instead of 154. And then we added tier 6, which is $164. And these are for one park day and like one park, like not park hopping for 1 day. And then we also got new prices for parking. I think just like the Disneyland parking went from 25 to 30, but the bigger increase was the parking for the hotels. If you're doing self-parking at the hotels, it went from 25 to 40. I mean, the Disneyland hotels are already so expensive. I don't even think I knew that it was only $25 to park there. So,
I don't know. I've never parked at a Disneyland hotel.
So basically, just make sure you're planning your trip, looking at these tiers. Usually, we don't get these tier or the price increases until like after the new year, as we're starting into like the kind of like that spring break season. Basically, that's usually when we'll get these price increase, and it usually comes every year, so it's not entirely unexpected. They just kind of like hit us with it a little early this time, so I don't know if we're going to get another one at the beginning of the year after the new year or two, or what's going to end up happening, but they put this in a new tier right for the holiday season. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, I'm sorry. Yeah. Or if you have a magic key and can't get, your reservations in an hour.
Yeah, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, and I forget the top tier magic key, which I'm thinking is Dream or Believe. Sorry.
One of those. The top tier of magic key.
They changed the names. The top tier they've put like it's sold out. Like they're not selling them at the moment.
And probably nobody can get any reservations.
And it's probably okay because, you can't get reservations anyways. It's probably not the best time to be spending the money on the magic keys.
If you want to hear us complain about that, you can listen to the most recent episode of Extra Magic Hour because we did. Somebody just put a wow face. Mary put a wow face. Yeah. Thanks, Mary. I just have the Dream magic key.
Okay. I was like Dream or Believe, and I just couldn't.
I just have to. I have to defend myself here because Chris is saying horrible team on this glass. Jen is saying wrong side of the track, go Cubs. I am not a White Sox fan. I am a Cubs fan through and through. Like I got to be their bat kid. I got to sit in the dugout and like get a ball signed by the players and like go on the field. I am a Cubs fan. Please do not call me a Sox fan. My awful husband is a Sox fan. So that glass was actually like a gift from my brother-in-law for like his groomsmen like 100 years ago, and I grabbed it.
It's okay.
Are you live in 2 places? We are. We are live in the Facebook group, and we are live on the Facebook page. Was that a Make-A-Wish? No, I won a contest. Stop. That was in 2003 as well, and I mean, they were really good. That was the year with the Steve guy and the ball and the ball going in the spaghetti sauce that Harry carries. Awful.
All right.
Anyways, enough about baseball.
I don't
Do
know
we have
anything
another
about
article?
baseball, so I just zoned out there. Yeah, so we got one more. So the Disney Parks, TikTok, and probably on their Instagram as well, made a nice little teaser about the Main Street Electrical Parade. So the parade, I've got confused. I was like, it's coming back for the 50th, but it's at Disneyland. The parade's 50th anniversary.
Okay.
The Main Street Electrical Parade will be celebrating its 50th anniversary next year. Okay. This was like, I just kept reading articles that say it's coming back for the 50th. And I was like, the 50th at Disneyland? Like,
That doesn't make sense.
Now I'm understanding more.
It's
took me a while.
50th.
I'm sorry. The parade's 50th. So they kind of teased a little, it was the snail, snail, we'll go with snail, twirling around and bringing out like a Disneyland truck. And people are either very happy about this or very not. Yeah, it is. My goodness, I did not expect the reactions that I saw over this.
Mary said I was on the other one all alone. Nicole said that's her favorite parade. Jen's glad Mary found the rest of us. And there was a deer ghost with you. Oh, Bill, too soon. I will not tell that story unless Mary gives me permission, but
okay.
Bill's awful.
I'll just sit here and wonder then.
I'll explain it later.
Okay.
I don't want to say it on live.
No, that's fine. I understand. Yeah, so basically, what do we think? I actually have never seen the Main Street Electrical Parade in person. It is just one of those things that I feel like it just disappears out of the park so regularly. And it's just been one of those things that has never been there when I've been at the parks.
Exactly. I've only seen it in YouTube videos. Mary says it's okay. So RIP to Bambi because Mary hit a friend.
Oh no.
She's okay and her car can be fixed. Bambi, not so much. But that's okay because I volunteered to eat Bambi. So
yep.
And Bill goes, Sam just went Indiana up in here. That's what we do. David wants to know if we would punch Bill and Barry for free Disney tickets. Absolutely. I would punch them for free.
Do I get to too? Yeah. Yes.
Not for free. Maybe
not
for
free. For free Disney tickets, I would though.
Maybe for like a Ronto wrap. Bring Paint the Night to Disney.
Oh my God. I have seen Paint the Night in person and I love it so much. $4,500 worth of damage, darn deer. Love you, Mary. I was like, I feel like I have this weird nostalgia, even though I've never seen it, for the music because every Disney person uses the music in something.
For Main Street Electrical, yes. Yeah. Mary said Main Street Electrical Parade is so fun. Yeah, and it's like I've watched it on YouTube. I've never gotten to see it in person, but like I know so many people that we're friends with and that like are in the Disney community love it. And then I've seen a lot of people complaining about it coming back too. I'm like, are you really going to be that upset over a parade?
Yeah, I was like, I'll take a parade at this point. Like, I'll take any parade. Now, if I got to vote, would I pick Paint the Night? Yes, but I'll take any parade. And if it's
Mary said she was there for the last one at Walt Disney World. Electric. It's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Take it any parade. I love the electrical parade. It was my first Disney parade I saw. Aw, that's nostalgic. So we do have a trailer to watch.
All right.
We do have a Lightyear.
Oh, yes, I haven't actually watched it. I saw that it's been up, but I just have been busy. So
well, we're going to watch it right now because I haven't watched it either. I just saw that Sean put it in the notes and we're going to, you're going to get live reactions. This is our first watch. I'm going to try and share it without breaking the screen. So share screen, share system audio window. Let's see.
Status. Booster. Go. GNC. Go. Vital. Go. Guide. Go. Flight.
That was another scene that I just didn't believe was animation. So here we go.
Flight recorders are on. T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have liftoff.
There's a star waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us. I think he'd blow our minds. There's a star waiting in the sky. His road is not to fly. It's always people. Let the children use it. Let the children use it. Let all the children boogie.
To infinity.
And
I can't.
Oh, wow, it was hanging like that.
Seeing Buzz Lightyear with hair is so weird. Were you surprised that he was a brunette?
Yeah, I guess I never thought about his hair before.
Playing Rocket Man. I know. Yes.
Ugh.
So yeah, animation looks amazing.
Yeah.
There were a few parts where I'm like, oh, that looks so real. And the cat is obviously going to be like the main character.
And then it's not a real cat. I was confused.
Yeah.
The thing did
Is
not
it
bend, and then its head was turning around. I was like, oh, robot cat, possibly?
RoboCat. I think it's going to be like super cute to get the origin story of Buzz Lightyear, because we know how important his like mission for Star Command is. It's going to be cute.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? That's a Florkin.
Yes. It is an orange cat, so.
Agreed. That's a Florkin. Oh, Bill, I am not putting that comment up, sir. I'll put it up, but I'm not reading it. We're not going to say that on. Love the one scene that shows his ship as if it was on Dagobah from Star Wars. Did you see Mr. Potato Man? Mr. Potato Head? I didn't see him. Did you see him?
No. Wait, was I supposed to? No, I did not.
Was he a hidden Mickey?
I don't know.
Looks good. It does look very good.
It does look good. I don't know if I had much expectations for this, but honestly, that trailer was. I liked it. I'm excited.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, like we just said, like I didn't realize it was animation. I mean, I knew this movie, like it was going to be animation, but that first little clip, that scene, I was like, that's not animation.
Here's my thing with Toy Story. Like when we were younger, Toy Story was like legit, and then it somehow like made this comeback like for kids now. And like I know my daughter, probably the first Disney movie, the first movie at all that she was like, you know how kids get obsessed with things.
Mm-hmm.
She would watch it every single day. She would watch Toy Story 1 every single day. And then it was Toy Story 3 every single day. And then it was Toy Story like 4 for a while. And she has like all the characters she would sleep with, like Woody and Buzz. We would go on vacation and Woody and Buzz would have to come with us. And it was too legit to quit. Don't judge me, Bill. Don't judge me. No. And then she's like she will still watch the shorts on Disney Plus, like the Small Fry and stuff, and like the Party Stars Rex. So it's nice to see that we're getting new Toy Story content, and it's not going to be just like a continuation of the story. I like that we're getting a prequel.
Yeah, something different.
My kid watched them all over and over too. Mary, I noticed that your daughter and my daughter have the same Toy Story bathing suits. Andy's mom dated Buzz. Oh gosh. Y'all are inappropriate. So excited for Lightyear.
Yes.
More excited than I thought I was going to be. So,
Yeah.
Brianna, Ethan made the game that we're going to play tonight.
Yes.
But I thought, because the people in this chat should really, really know you and I after all this time, we should
Okay.
make them guess our answers.
All right.
Don't forget that
Yeah.
Chris Evans is doing the voice. This is not Waltz After Dark. It is After Dark.
No.
My child is asleep, so it's Waltz After Dark if I say it's Waltz After Dark. Just kidding. You guys would still be here if it was Waltz After Dark.
Yeah.
You guys know that's what you come here for. Our Disney news with a little spice.
Just a little. Just
Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to ask our chat to guess, if Brianna had to pick a lightsaber color, what would it be? We're going to do a choose your own adventure. You guys are going to see what adventure we would choose. What lightsaber color would Brianna choose as her weapon? Guess. Let's see. Brianna, you think about your answer because you're going to have to
All
tell
right.
them who's right.
all right. This one I
This
think I
is-
actually know my answer. There's a couple where I'm like, oh.
This is like whose line is it anyway? The points are made up and it doesn't really matter. Muppet yellow,
No.
rainbow, red, blue.
So I think everything's been guessed except the color that I would pick. Oh, no.
Green.
No.
What would you pick, Brianna?
One more color. Purple.
Purple. Purple's my favorite color, but that is not the lightsaber color I would pick. Okay, so Brianna is going to be the purple lightsaber. Okay, what color lightsaber is Sam going to pick? What color lightsaber am I going to pick? I'll tell you, it's not purple. Violet? No. Oh, I think Danny's telling you it's violet.
But sorry.
Green? Not green. Mary got it right off the bat. Mary knows that I am a little bit sinister. Red. Black like your heart. It was
Wow.
between black and red. So black. Doesn't matter. I am.
I don't think you
Wow.
wait for it. You were gonna read it.
Oh. I'm picking my red lightsaber. Thank you very much. Gosh. Me and Kylo are going to be homies. Danny, you didn't say red though, friend. Very zing. Yes, that was a zing. Okay. What was the next question? Where in the Marvel universe would you want to explore? If y'all don't get this right for me, we can't be friends anymore. Brianna. Okay, so where would Brianna want to explore in the Marvel universe? It doesn't have to be cinematic.
All right.
I
This
should
one
have poured
actually-
alcohol in this beverage because
Chat's on it tonight.
okay, so where would Brianna? I refuse to answer for Sam. Wakanda.
Ooh, that's actually good too. I have a
Danny
different
says
answer, but-
Wakanda. I think Danny's the only one guessing. A lot of people probably don't know where places are.
And honestly, this one was a bit. I was like, after you said Wakanda, I was like, oh, that would actually be really cool too. But
Brianna wants to explore Bucky.
yeah, true.
We said a planet or a location. Where, Brianna?
I was going to pick Asgard.
I was going to guess you were going to guess Asgard. Wherever Bucky lays his head.
Also true.
If you don't know where I would go, that's Sam. Does Sam have her mic backwards again? It might be, but Barry, it might be. I actually think it might have been.
Hey,
Things happen.
yeah, it's fine.
Sam wants it wet. It is a wet location. But does anybody know the name of that location? I've only been talking about Under the Sea. Under the Sea. Yes, Under the Sea in Atlantis, where Prince Namor is from. Oop. I totally just accidentally called our group chat.
I
on
didn't get
video
it,
chat.
so it.
Italy
Same.
with Luca. No. I plead the fifth. Stop it. Okay. Who from Pixar or Disney would be Brianna's sidekick?
Ooh.
I would
All right.
unalive myself, Barry. So,
All right.
who would be Brianna's sidekick? This is tricky. Well, it's not a Muppet. Gonzo.
Yeah. I said not a Muppet. That is true. It is not a Muppet.
Kermit the Frog. Sam would pick Woody. I would not pick Woody. Stop. Oh, I know who I'm going to pick.
I was like, this one took me a little bit, but yeah, I think I know.
If we pick the same person, I'm going to laugh.
So,
We've got Kermit. We've got Flynn.
ooh, Flynn. And I think I would pick as my sidekick. It would be Mushu.
Mushu.
That keep me entertained.
All right.
Laughing.
I will tell you that mine has already been guessed for you.
Oh.
So, who do you guys think would be my sidekick on my adventure? Mando. No. No, sir. Mary got it.
There we
Flynn.
go.
I would pick Flynn Rider. Samuel L. Jackson. Nick Fury would be a great Nick Fury. You can't even make Nick Fury a sidekick. Nick Fury is the
No.
main character.
Yep.
Like Flynn or Walt's head.
Just
Um,
carry that
Flynn
around, it's
Rider.
fine.
Flynn Rider would be because if he gets annoying, I just have to hit him with a frying pan. He knows how to do like criminal things, so we could get away with things. He's sneaky, so like we could get around and like be sneaky, and like steal crowns and stuff, tiaras. This is a big adventure I'm going on.
Yeah, theft.
What time of year would you be going on your adventure? So when do you think Brianna would be going on her adventure? Shocked it's not Figment. Well, Figment is not going to be my sidekick because he's too needy.
I was gonna say it's a little clumsy. That might
Yeah.
turn out not great.
Yikes. Bill. Gosh. So what time of year do you think that Brianna would go on her adventure? I don't think anybody knows.
No.
Nobody. They're like, this is ridiculous.
It's all right.
This was a tricky one. February. There's only summer, Barry.
I would definitely go in the fall time.
Your adventure in the fall.
My nice adventure in the fall. Mushu would help me start nice little bonfires, and we
Oh,
would have.
winter. I'm not even going to make people guess mine because I'm going to be really dumb for a second and say April 25th because it's not too hot and it's not too cold.
All you need is a light jacket.
And that's when I'm taking my adventure. Pumpkin spice season, yuck.
Yes.
Well, mine is in the spring, so I'm glad you caught that reference, Brianna. I was worried I was going to be judged.
No.
All right. Do
Sure.
we have anything else we're supposed to talk about today? Hey, Brianna, wait a
Yes.
second.
Okay.
Tell us about our sponsor.
Ah, yes. So our sponsor of Getaway today. So we just talked about prices increasing at Disney. And honestly, Disney World's probably not far behind on this price increase. So get your trips planned, get your tickets. And if you go to Getaway today, you can go through our link. You can call them and let them know Walt's Apartment sent, or you can even do what I did, was just go to their website and then realize that I forgot to use the link and just wrote in Walt's Apartment. And it still works. So
You can book up to 500 days in advance.
yes.
Save a spot for $200 down.
And honestly, yeah, they can help you as much or as little as you want. I often, like, you can literally, one of my favorite things is, like, I didn't have to talk to anyone. I just straight went onto their website and booked a hotel through their site, which gave me discounts and extra perks, gave me half off parking. And yeah, it's there because, like, I already have, like, annual passes and Magic Keys. So it's like I don't have to get tickets, but I still have to find other ways to travel and get there and where to stay. So it's nice to have them, and you step of the way and how much. And they're there for as much or as little as you need. And as David said, get you some.
Get you some Getaway today. So you can follow the link in our show notes, or you can go to getawaytoday.com or call 1-800-GETAWAY. And like Brianna said, tell them Walt's Apartment sent you. Mary says talking to people does suck.
Yep.
Facts.
Yep.
I avoid that unless they're children. Then I have to talk to them. Same with you, Brianna.
Yep. I literally talk to babies, so like I don't know how to have real conversations anymore.
No. Mary wants to know what we did with Sean tonight. You see, what had happened was he had an accident.
It was bad.
It was tragic.
It was. He's fine.
He's really fine. He's working.
Yeah.
As far as we know, he's working. But yeah, I think that's all we have.
That's
if
it.
you're not following us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram,
Yep.
Twitter, TikTok,
Yep.
what are you doing? If you're not following us on socials, then where you at? Yeah, I just took that from TikTok.
Yep, that's all right.
He's next to you. If y'all are together and you couldn't even jump on this live and you made us lovelies torture ourselves through it.
Yeah. No.
Shame. For shame. Brianna.
Yes.
Where can we find you?
Yes, you can find me at Brianna_K7 on Instagram, or you can find me on the Walt's Apartment Instagram and TikTok, and sometimes Twitter.
And they're together in bed.
Wow.
David said we did great. Thank you.
Thanks.
Long line getting pink drinks. Yes, both of them with their little
Yep.
pinkies out.
Yep.
TikTok is a black hole. I should have never.
It is. I honestly, I'm very confused on what I spent my time on before TikTok, because so much time is wasted on TikTok.
This was quite a productive show, if I say so myself.
Yeah.
Because, like Mary says, ladies in charge.
That's right.
But I agree about TikTok. I only allow myself to go on TikTok after my daughter is in bed, because if not, it's like nothing gets done. But as far as finding me, Samantha Moldecki, everywhere on the internet. Not everywhere, but Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Sammy Mlo. And at Walt's Apartment Behind the Lamp. If you haven't joined our group, go join us there. We thank you all for joining us tonight, and we hope you enjoyed the view from Walt's Apartment.
Bye.